Hello, Toddbog here with Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Conquest of Elysium 4 with the Dvala playthrough. Where we last left off, we had punched through and destroyed all of the necromancer's territories that we're aware of. However, that did not lead to his ultimate destruction. So that means he's got some sort of stronghold in the south that we aren't aware of. Up here, though, we're going to go ahead and just kill that raven spy now. And we're going to work to come up and capture these with Jorund here. So, meanwhile, our Voice of L player, who is called Tuele, has a stack here that I'm kind of concerned about. So I think we're going to actually take care of that this round here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a commander and upgrade some troops there. Vidar is going to transfer everything he's got that he can bring along. Too bad he can't bring the boulders. That would have been really cool. Including the ballistae. Are they? Yeah, they're diseased as well, aren't they? Okay. And he's going to crash in. And we're going to bring Alrek and all his troops in as well. And hopefully their combined might will be able to destroy that force. Down here, we're going to do the same to take this guard tower. Should be nice and easy. And then we'll be able to retake this village and keep our march down here and see finally what's down in those areas. Although I might swing up to grab this because we do have recruits. We can swing up to the city, grab a quick recruit action and upgrade and then move them down. So we'll continue the push that way. Meanwhile, I think everything else is where I want it to be. Let's see. We've got almost enough gold to do another Dvala, which we can put up here. So we'll take these and we'll move my counselor down here, and by that time it'll be a good time to get another Dvala. So, all right, let's go ahead and see how this combat goes. Excellent. Ah, that was good. So, my ballistae are doing their jobs. Ballistae did a wonderful job. Oh, that guy survived a meteor. Oh, wow, that guy's big. Okay. Well, we obviously know dark blue is in the lower right, so... Okay, very happy about this. This finally happened. Disease is still killing off my people, but it's easy to tell now because they're all the ones with missing hit points, except for the front rank here, because they just got smacked around. As you can see, even with the extra armor my dwarf guard had, they all died. So that's pretty rough. But Vidar, well, actually, Alrek will transfer all the units. He'll just take control of them. Okay, and except for the ballista. And Vidar will transfer the ballista. And Vidar will head back home. And Alrek will continue what we were doing before. Except we'll change course and go down this way so we can grab this coal mine. Emerald production is very useful, and right now we're only getting one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Schmackaroos. Look at this guy. 50 hit points, 2 armor. He's got a witch wand, a pendant of luck, and a gem of concentration. So, witch wand can basically turn my people to frogs. Not great. Pendant of Luck for Lucky, which I believe, yeah, invades half the attacks. And then Gem of Concentration gives him a combat caster. So the Gem of Concentration doesn't really matter. I think he gets it from the Witch Wand. But he still hits for 1 to 19 damage, so that's pretty good. But the Gem of Concentration might be useful for us. We got a couple of Ancient Hurlers. They're a siege weapon. Let's see, and then they just throw boulders every 2 rounds. So that's 1 to 14 damage every 2 rounds from them. So a couple of catapults that walk. That's pretty neat. And then their usual front line. I don't see anything crazy. We just have your halberd guys. And their halberds hit hard, 1 to 9. These guys have spears and shields. Yeah. So you can see they have a tiny, tiny shield right there. So, and then this guy is even worse because he doesn't have the base armor. So they're very, the icons are very conducive to that. But that force has no chance against my force here of 127 units. So we can only move 2, but we might as well do that and crush these boars. And then we'll see where he ends up here. So Civ is okay. Alright. Jordan, you'll go ahead and move there. Up here, we gotta just slowly rebuild our forces. We keep that attack by the horseman plague, plague of the apocalyptic horseman. One of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I don't know how you'd. There's no real better way to say that. But anyways, he did a number on my troops, casting plague and decay and everything like that. Luckily, the boulders distracted him enough that he couldn't do anything more. So, let's see. Edda, Nos. So right now we got 18, 2, and then 19 here. So right now, iron is going to be our biggest concern. We don't have enough of it to convert all these wonderful troops into useful people. So what I will do, though, is from this particular area, we're going to go ahead and start building up a repository of regular dwarves and some ranged troops as well. And eventually we'll be able to gather them all up for another massive army. So, but the regular dwarves only take 20 iron, so actually it may not be a bad idea to do outdoor dwarves in a couple of the other places as well, as that's a good use of iron as well for me. Yep, so he's gonna push it. Okay. So, these troops, we'll go ahead and grab this. We'll grab this tower here, and then we'll come and try and grab all this. Oh, the city may be taken by the necromancer. We'll see. Alright, so the question is, if I move here, I can transfer the crossbowmen and bring them with, which may not be a bad idea, just a little extra firepower. And we can always take that back. Fafnir, can you use your special power? No, we don't have enough of the dwarves. But we can do a recruit action at Aeoli. Probably need some dwarf warriors for extra punch. Okay, so make sure all our units are under control in some form or fashion, and we'll crash. Alright. Let's see. Okay. And then we'll be able to capture these two, bring in another 5 goldish, roughly 5 gold. It's going to be less than that just because of the nature of the beast. We'll sentry you up. And let's see, what do we have here? Nothing of note right now, so we're going to go ahead and let's do some recruiting actions here. You're going to get some outdoor dwarves. You get outdoor dwarves. You get outdoor dwarves. And you get outdoor dwarves? Yes. Oh, did I? Well, we'll figure it out. Okay. So that's all good there. And we'll go ahead and end our turn. So when thing you'll notice is that they don't have a lot of armor. So they're going to take a lot of damage. They just make up for it with hit points. My guys have armor, though, and so they'll last a little bit longer. Mr. Lucky, though. That wasn't so bad. Okay. Which one? Pendant of Luck, Gem of Concentration. Nana has grown into a Dvala. Awesome. So, Diamond production's going pretty well. So she'll soon be able to turn into a daughter of Dvala, producing more dwarves and everything. So, pretty awesome. We'll sentry up for now. Does this one have? This one does have a gate. I think that's the only one that's important to have a gate of the ones that we have here. Jordan. Go ahead and do that. And we'll probably move here just to get that last bit of scouting, just because reasons, right? Alright. Okay, so we now control that. So I want to go towards the city first, because that is such a wonderful resource. And probably won't be guarded. And then we can swing back over here. I don't want to get too close to this bridge, because that's probably where the enemy is at, and we just don't have a sufficient force to do anything against it with our 28 units. This army here, though, will continue its march. So the question becomes, I should probably take one of these guys back. Ungen, you're not doing too much, although their shield is useful. This pyromancer definitely comes with Hakon and Holvid. Alright. Let's go to Fafnir. We're going to transfer everything to Fafnir, so we're just going to go like that. Make that easier. Okay, so that's good. Fafnir, and then Amia. You have just the crossbow boom right now, right? So, Hakon, you're just a dwarf commander, and Holvid's a dwarf commander. So, Hakon, you're going to separate out. We're going to give you the crossbowman, and we're going to move you back to hold this city. And I think that'll be a useful place for you to hang out for now. And yeah, we'll accept the slowdown that Ungen and Janos give right now because it's winter. We'll speed up again during the other times, but they're worth it to have on our side for that purpose. Meantime, what do you got here? We could do another set of dwarves for you, which is this one. So dwarves. Alright. I just got to remember where I put my commanders. So Bormy, you can actually transfer some units. Let's go ahead and just transfer all these workers out. And you're going to start gathering up my forces here. We're going to leave those archers. Yeah, we're going to leave those archers for now. We're just going to gather up these workers, and the idea is to head over here. And that'll give us a solid commander that can pick up these forces and do what he needs to. So, alright. I think that is all she wrote for this turn, so. Alright, 10 crossbowmen. Alright, that's a solid investment somewhere. As a matter of fact, it might be a... Alright, so we took that. Probably should have taken the farms along the way, but that's fine. But we now have the city, Lantian. So we're going ahead and recruit in Lantian the crossbowmen. Because we'll have the gold we need for our next part anyways, so... Alright, this force here is going to go down this way. And then I think we're just going to head down this way. Because I want to try and avoid fighting dark blue right now because I need to get to red. I need to get to... we're going to avoid boulder spawn and get to Tueli as soon as possible because Tueli is just getting stronger, I'm sure. And judging by the name, yellow is probably going to be our Aztec-inspired force. Oh, something's already come back and taken these things. I didn't see anything move into them. I'm guessing animals, but... well, we'll find out, I guess. Sentry U there. Alright. Oh, it is an iron bog. Bog beasts. Poison spit. We're pretty resistant to poison, I think. I think we can take a couple bog beasts. As I misclick and get off of the thing. It's only one iron though, and it will take all my movement. Other option is to beeline down here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can afford to beeline down here and create a Dvala. It's going to take a while to get our things upgraded anyway, so let's do 1, 2. We'll do a recruit action since he's got forces there. And we'll produce some dwarves for this group here. There we go. It's getting a little bit bigger, and then we'll next time once we get to this tower, as we move to this iron mine, at the tower we'll go ahead and utilize another recruit to get some arbalists, and that should do some good for us here. Alright, Bormy. Oh yeah, Bormy was going to transfer. He did. That's right, a couple more workers there. Okay. And I believe that's our turn, so go ahead and end turn. Alright, we're in spring, which is great. Bormy is now here, so we can transfer everybody. Okay. So you're going to come down here. We'll do a recruit. This tower of arbalists. So now we have the arbalists, so that's great. And then come down here, and then next round we'll be able to use our power. Here we now control the city. Should I transfer some units? Oh no, we have the crossbow there, so we can hold that. So we can go ahead and work on reclaiming all these territories here. And there's another force of blue pale ones, which we can eliminate real easily, so we'll probably do that now. We have to do it because we don't have the action points. Oh yeah, we're going to have to wait till next turn anyways because of the gold. So I think we're doing good otherwise, so we'll go ahead and end turn. Rough. Okay, there's our necromancer. Mogdun has grown into a Dvala. Excellent. Alright. Oof. Okay, so he's grown powerful since we last saw him. His insanity is at 31. He regains 1 because he's a grand necromancer. He's got an abomination, which has 261 of 131 hit points. Because it incorporates. swallows enemies. So perhaps it can grow larger than it's supposed to. That's kind of neat. And then he's got a Ziz, which is a rock that died and become reanimated. So it drops boulders as a siege. So yeah, that's pretty disconcerting. A couple long dead beasts, also really cool. I will admit, these are pretty cool. He's also got little long deads, which are the Hoburger variant of the long dead. So it's kind of neat. They only have 1 hit point, but okay. And he's got necromancy level 3 now, so that's going to be some wonderful spells. So yeah, I'm guessing we're going to lose the city from that force there. But at least we found our target. They're just everywhere we want to be, aren't they? Well, we only moved 2 anyways. Whoa, this is a lot of towers, huh? Just buckets of crossbow on that one, and this one has little to nothing. Okay. So we'll probably take that one just to see, because we need to get this way anyways. The woods are going to take as much of our movement as that. We do have a large force that will definitely be able to take on this, barring him having any crazy spells. Yeah, and he's got long dead archers, but no balefire archers, luckily. Those things are a pain. Alright, so Bormy got himself a sizable force now. Let's do this before I use up my resources. So let's go ahead and found a colony. Excellent. Alright, and our diamonds need to grow faster. Alright. So Jorund will transfer. Okay, he's got everything. Good. So we'll go down here. And what we could do is we could get Bormy moving now. He's got all his units. He could do a recruit action there first, though. So, what does he need? I see. This was a look in the wrong section. Needs ranged for sure. So, let's go ahead and recruit. We'll do the arbalists, and then yeah, we'll bore me up with our counselor here, Jorund. And what I may have Jorund do is Jorund may just century her up. Jorund may just stick around here because he has that ability, the ability to transform. Although there's nothing left up here to do that to, is there? Yeah, so no, I guess they'll travel together. And then we'll probably retake these things here, barring any massive force that retook them. Ulrich, it's 27 units. Is there anything here that I'm like afraid to lose? I mean, the items are cool, but that's a lot of shooting on walls. So yeah, let's get back. 37 units will do some damage against this force here, I think. So they're all pierce resistant, though. That's rough. Absorb dead. That's what it is. Will grow in power when standing in a square with corpses in it. The number indicates the maximum number of corpses that can be absorbed per month. So it can absorb 3 corpses. And so that's probably where it gets its extra hit points. So it's large, too, isn't it? Yep. Giant size, so it ignores walls. And this thing just flies, so it ignores walls, too. So, well, we'll see. Either way, we'll do some damage to it. And we got our main force coming in, so assuming we can get through this wall of towers. Alright, we'll go ahead and end turn. Okay. Siege weapons did all the work. Yeah, I figured he would attack me. be fearful. It's down to 188 damage, or life. Didgeridoos all over. That represents his summoning, obviously. I should have looked at his spells. But he's down to 72 units now, so we definitely did some damage, which is good. Well worth it. Yeah, he has a tower here. I wonder if that's his only tower. Well, he has a city now, so it doesn't matter either way. Alright. So, Jarund. Bormy. Might as well eliminate this silly deer. And the moose, and the crab, and everything else that's taking our territory. Bastards, all of them. Alright, I guess we'll have to take that tower on, won't we? We'll come and take this, and we'll see. He's got no resources, so he can't do any normal recruitment. So, I don't know where he's getting his hands of glory. Which, for those of you that don't know, Hands of Glory are... it doesn't tell you here. Hands of Glory are a resource from some sort of story. It's got to be, right? Basically, they cut off the hands, the left hands of murderers, and those are said to have magic powers, and in this game it's used for undead rites to bring the undead to life. We're relentless. So even though the undead are pierce resistant, it doesn't mean they're immune, right? So, bumper harvest. Income from all farms and Hoburg villages is doubled. Well, you can get 10 archers, huh? Might be useful. Alright, you guys. We gotta do some work here, huh? 2 and... Murder Moose or Hamlet? Hamlet. Okay. Or Bane Bones. Ooh. So these guys have the Bane Blade, which is a tank in Warhammer 40k, but does that decay effect just in a melee form, and 1 to 7 damage. So these guys are pretty awesome. And again, a Goblin Chieftain. I don't know where they're getting the Goblin stuff. So, but yeah, his lordship is down to 68 units. So we'll go ahead and crash into this. I'll probably scare him off. Alright, the archers. Do we want them anywhere? At this point in this city may make sense, right? No, we don't have the gold for it anyway, so... yeah, no, I think we're good for now, so we'll continue our march here. And we'll save the iron for this force here because it's mainly recruits. So when we get to places like the city or the tower, we can use that as a recruitment point to improve the troops. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Ah! I can never just focus on one, right? It's always got to be somebody else poking their head in, whether it's Dark Blue or Mr. Necromancer, you name it. This one's 56 units, so this one's definitely more of a concern for sure. So we really need to nail down this guy here. He's up to 92 already. Did he do something with his big guy? Did his big guy melt? Don't know, but we're in the middle of a bunch of forests, which I don't like. Bane bones. Do we want to oh, wrong force. Okay. Do we want to transfer anybody here? Do I have outdoor dwarf? It's hard to tell in these pictures, huh? This looks like an outdoor dwarf. Yep. Alright, we'll leave one. And then we'll come here and threaten the city and see what he does. He doesn't have much in the way of archery, so attacking the city won't do anything for him. The extra action point he's getting from my stupid artifact is letting him summon more, I bet. Luckily, it's all trash, so we should be able to handle that fairly well. Alright, you gentlemen, we're going to go here. We're going to do a recruit action for the city of Ale. And we're going to go ahead and grab some arbalists. Let's see, and we'll grab our Mr. Dwarf guy here, because he is not slow. Good. I just want to make sure he wasn't one of those guys. And actually, we'll grab him here. Just make sure I grab everybody that's a dwarf. Okay. And that'll leave the crossbows on the walls. Okay. And then we can murder moose. Yep, giant crab will be probably next if this tower is filled with things. Alright. We're building up a sizable force, so let's go ahead and recruit arbalists at home. And we do have a dwarf commander already, Vidar. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright. Yep. They really want that magic library. And I can understand why. The wizards are cool. I'll be the first to say that, so. Alright. So, yep, he bought 5 archers. Not worried about that, so we'll go ahead and crash into there. Here, we were going to take these. We'll do another recruit action on whatever tower this is. I think it's this one, right? Yes. So recruit action on guard tower was, I should look, 75 units. We'll go ahead and get some dwarf warriors. Okay. And let's see, we should transfer something here, shouldn't we? Should have a number of dwarf rangers. So I'll do 2 of them. Or outdoor dwarves will go there. And then we'll come back down here to protect. Alright, here we're going to have to recruit. Let's see. We'll go with dwarf warriors here. So we got ballista, dwarf warriors. We're not going to be able to retake these things from that large force for now, but we can at least build a force that will eventually be able to do it. It's rough. Okay. And then we got this combat here. So, alright, we'll go ahead and hit enter. Alright, excellent. So that eliminates the necromancer without having to fight that massive force. I thought that might be the case, because that was his last citadel after we took that one tower down there, so. Okay, finally. Yeah, 56 units. I mean, luckily they're all just regular archers there, so I'm not too worried about those. They're not going to be able to take this with the boulders and everything, but Couldn't hurt to be safe. We'll go ahead and do some more arbalists. Spearmen might be nice somewhere else. Let's go ahead and do the recruit at Latian. Let's get dwarf guards. We're already moving slow anyways with this force. And with that, we can then use our runesmith Fafnir. And he can create some more furnace armor. That's what we have the resources for. Okay. So we should transfer a couple units. A couple outdoor dwarves, even though I love them. We'll transfer them there so that they can defend the city for the time being. And then we'll bring forces down later. As you can see, I've already lost one of my towers, or both of those towers. That'll probably hold for a bit against all the animals. And we can finally start working our way down here with our massive 107 unit force. Alright. Bormy will come over here and transfer. I'm sorry, transfer. Recruit at Aeoli. What do they have for forces here? Let's see. We've got a decent line of arbalists. We've got a full line of melee. Let's see. Yeah, so we could do a recruit of... We'll do more arbalists. Oh, sorry. Good thing I already did things there. We'll do some arbalists here as well. Alright, so that'll let us... this force should be much improved over previously. Yes, as you can see, far less recruits, far more guys that are dangerous. And then we'll start doing some melee troops again with them as we pick things up and move our way down. Probably retake all these towers as well. So, okay. But this is a good stopping point. We've eliminated our necromancer friend, finally. So, little bastard was doing his best to hang on. So, now we're focused on Tueli, and we'll see about eliminating their army as soon as we can. So, with that, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does mean a lot. I'm really enjoying seeing the interactions with the videos, so I hope to see them continuing. With that, I will bid you guys adieu.